Oh, of course I forgot something. Okay. Okay, so I made myself a note to just like adjust the levels a little. That's probably good. Okay, turn the game down, turn the mic audio up. Of course I have to do it there. Oh. I apologize. And then turn the alert down because it's very loud. Okay. That should be more normal. I will listen to it again later and make sure. I did listen to... Okay, I didn't do the thing. Alright, hang on one second. Shoot. Oh, fuck. I'm just not prepared. Hello? Hello? Oh, okay. Hello? Hey, it's Will. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. It's about to be a holiday for us in the United States, so I get a few extra days off, which is lovely. Love it. Love that for me. It was a little busier at work than I would prefer because it was a short week, but we're through that part now. Now we're into the part, yes, the day where we eat the turkeys, indeed. And then somebody always asks you, like, not always, but very frequently, people want to, like, go around the room and be like, what are you thankful for? And I'm just like, I feel like I never have a good answer. I feel weird doing it in front of people. I don't cut up the bird. That is for the patriarch to do. This is not for me. Or the chef, or whomstever. I am not in charge of preparations or for the festivities. I am in charge of going and eating food and being pleasant and having a nice time. And those are things I think I can manage pretty easily. Hello everyone, I didn't do the intro. Hello everyone, my name is Allie. I'm from OK to Be Fat because it is okay to be fat. Hello and welcome to your Yakuza stream. We stream all the Yakuza games. This and the Like a Dragon games it's the same series. This is no, fuck. This is Yakuza Dead Souls. It's not Infinite Wealth. We're done with Infinite Wealth. I just usually say I'm thankful for Josh because that's true. Like, I'm thankful to be oil painting again. Love it. Yeah, I know where Camarocho Hills is. Let's see. Missions. Sub-stories. House Unrest Part 2. Alright. Do I got more... Uh-oh. What's going on? Hey! Where the hell are you going? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Huh? Hey! Look what you did! Oh, sorry! Your cake! Aw, it's ruined. Be a doll. Go buy me another one, would you? Yeah, sure. Hello? Oh, hi! Italian? Of course I want to go. Come get me right now. That's right. I'll be waiting. Bye-bye. Majima, don't say something weird. I got the cake. I'm sorry it took so long. No, the cake fell on the ground. That's not where you want the cake to be. Oh, sorry. I don't need it anymore. What? Something came up. I'll see you next time, okay? Next time? Okay. Brr. Hey! Oh God! Oh God, Majima, no! Hey! Ballless wonder! Why are you letting some self-centered little diva jerk you around like a puppet? Huh? So you're just gonna go along with whatever she says, huh? Majima, you absolute treasure, says Will. This is the Majima experience. Welcome. So I did adjust the settings on Busty Keanu! Number one! One Busty Keanu! One Busty Keanu. There he goes. Okay, that's good. I forgot what I was trying to say because Busty Keanu, I just got so, like, excited and thrilled to see him. Oh, yeah, I was, like, listening. Okay, listen. I did listen to the stream, and I was trying to see if the mix was good on the audio. And, the thing about this game is that it's either really, really quiet or incredibly loud. And I hadn't really listened to it in the parts where it was loud and that the alert had gone off. So then I was listening back to the Megalopolis stuff just to see, I don't know, if there was anything I wanted to use. And I was not happy with it, so I've rebalanced and hopefully it'll be better. I'll have to listen to it. But yes, we've seen Busty Keanu. We are ×1 blessed. So if we see him again, we'll be ×2 blessed. So we just gotta keep our little eyeballs peeled. I may, depending on what we run into, and I don't know if this is a good idea, but I saw something on the YouTube that really irritated me, because I don't know if you know this, y'all, but someone was being wrong about art on the internet, and, like, that just cannot stand. But, I don't know. It's a little YouTube-y, streamery drama, and I also need to keep it vague so that this person does not, like, appear in my world like fucking Beetlejuice. So I don't know if that's, like, worth going into. I'm like, bro, I'm not scared of you, but I think it would be irritating, and I got other shit to do, so we'll see. I might get distracted, so I don't know. I promise nothing. I promise no coherence. I promise not to stay on topic, and I don't promise those things. You can contribute your channel points, if you have them, to help unlock the Yakuza Online cutscene reaction stream. We are going to do a reaction stream. I'm going to get the webcam out. Hopefully, I've not been feeling great, honestly. I just kind of in a Stardew hole, hanging out with Josh, because he just got back from a trip, and he's got another trip really early in December, which, kind of sucks. So, I'm kind of just more into hanging out with Josh right now. But, like, last weekend, I was like, oh, maybe I'll do some audio, and then, like, I just felt like trash all weekend, so I didn't do it. But I feel like my hair looks just bad. Bad, but, like, the dye job is, like, significantly overdue to be redone, and I've just been sick. And, I would like to redo it before we do our cutscene reaction stream, but I just haven't had the energy to, and it's like a 2-hour process because I have to bleach it and then dye it, and so I just haven't really felt up to taking like 3 extra showers or whatever. I mean, it's 2, but still. But like, I'd like it to be in a better state before going on cam, but if it's not, it's not, and I'll just have to deal with it. So I'm sure I'm sure that if I have to go on cam with a bad dye job, nobody will roast me too hard. But like, I'm not so upset about it that like I don't want to be on camera at all, but like it doesn't look good. And I'm not pleased with it when I see it in the mirror, but I also like physically can't do anything about it. So I'm kind of stuck at the moment with like a quarter, like it's like a quarter of its just grown in roots, which is not, it's not cute. And it's about to look really bad because like I've been through this cycle before. Like I really like having the hair, but with some of the like chronic illness things, like it's hard to keep it up. And it goes through like a cycle where it's like, oh, it's kind of cute. Oh, it looks kind of bad. Oh, I don't know. That could be interesting. Ooh, maybe that's a little avant-garde. And then it just looks bad. And so we're moving into maybe this is just a little avant-garde, but that is straight before it falls off the cliff of like, this just looks terrible and I can't stand to look at it. So, ugh, we'll have to see. The day when I roast someone for hair dye is the day you'll know I'm an imposter. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I don't think that y'all would do that. It's just like whether or not, like, I feel uncomfortable with it or not. And, like, I don't know. I'll just have to see how I feel about it. And I'm, like, y'all have waited on stuff before very patiently, so I'm sure it'll be fine. That is to say, I need to freaking dye my hair. But anyway, oh, this poor guy. Gilded Zed, it's nice to see you on your break. Thank you so much. That's such an incredible compliment that you would zip in while you're on your break. I heard real life zombie noises. Feels bad, man. Oh my god. Like, at work? Bruh. Goddamn shit makes me sick. Excuse me. What? You got something to say? What you said just now. I admire you for that. Huh? How? Do you mind if I ask your name? Hell, I gotta tell you my name for? Majima is just like... he's like full on just like oppositional. I love him. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Jeez. Well, let's move away from that topic, but I do see what you mean now. My name is Saya. I work at a club named Jewel. It's right nearby. Why don't you come and see me there sometime? You kidding me, right? Why I gotta pay good money to drink with a selfish little brat like you? I've never met a man who says what he really feels like you do. All the men I've met just flatter and fawn all over me. So when I heard you yelling like that, I was surprised and intrigued. Oh yeah? Cold papers. Why the hell should I care? I don't get paid to make you happy. I only drink what girls I like. All right. In that case, I'll become the kind of girl you like. Where is this going? Where is this going? Where is this going? Why? Oh, work's been slow. Yeah, we were busy, but it was more because of the American Thanksgiving holiday. We had a short week. So, when the week is short, things tend to pile up at the part that you're actually there. So, kind of had that to work through. And like, we're just busier as the year's closing out. Everyone wants to close their books out. So, it is what it is. Kilda says, like, training girls like you was literally my job. And it ain't my job no more. Yeah. This is... They've really... Okay. Okay. Well, at least you got guts. I'll give you that. You don't back down. Alright, fine. I'll come and see you sometime. You will? But if you bore me, I'm leaving, and I ain't coming back. You got that? Got it. I won't let you down. I promise. Why do we have to go such a roundabout route to get, like... This is how hard it is to get Majima interested in girls. I'm sorry. It was right there. Someone had to say it. Her coat was pretty nice. Jewel, Saya Kwai. Kwai? Like, scary? Maybe I'll go see her sometime when I ain't got nothing better to do. What is this? Like, this is... Okay, that was very roundabout. I need ammo. Like... Oh. Okay. Well, I guess I need to do this. I mean, if I had a girl I couldn't reach and a divorce behind me not too long after, I'd have completely given up on women too. I mean, it could be that. It could be that. Maybe he's just too busy with Majima construction. Oh, I just need ammo. God, I've got nothing. I used up everything. Oh, this is ass. Alright. I'm gonna go into the Champion District and see if that pops any sub-stories. So I'm just gonna, like, kind of run through very quickly. Oh, that's Little Asia. They're not, like, this is the wrong way. Oh, I don't think I can go that way. Okay, I have to go down and then back up. This is like, my... One of the things that can be a little frustrating about this game is that you can't path your way through Kamurocho like you normally would. Because it's, like, blocked up with, zombie walls. Which can get a little frustrating. Because what are we doing? What's happening? I normally don't have to look at the map to make my way around Kamurocho anymore. You know what I mean? And now I'm just like, what is happening? Megan, thank you for contributing to the cutscene reaction stream challenge. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Ah, shit. We got plot. I didn't mean to hit the plot. I was just trying to go to the champion district. Majima's like, you'd be surprised what I can do. Oh, for fuck's sake, I don't have any ammo! Oh, God! This is balls. Oh my God! Alright. Head for Kamurocho Hills. Fuck me, I guess. Fuck you, fireman. What's happening? Fuck! What's happening now? I'm conserving ammo by just running around. Ah! Fuck off! Okay, okay. We're good, we're good. Jesus, Jesus. Alpita, thank you for contributing to the cutscene reaction stream. I appreciate that so much. Okay, Gatling gun. Yes, Gatling me up. Rifle. Yes. Grenade launcher. I'm pretty good on grenades. Shotgun. Yes. Submachine gun. Also, yes. Oh, I can select an item to move to the hideout. Yes. Oh, that's nice. Give me more submachine gun ammo then. Alright, now we're ready to go. Now we're ready to rock. Fuck off! Yeah, no, Majima loves this shit. Are you kidding? Whatever. It doesn't matter. Can I get into Kamurocho Hills here? Forstein A! I accidentally walked into the plot. Oh! I'm in the parking lot of Mall Old People. Enter Kamurocho Hills. Okay. Alright. Well, I got at least 2 guys. fuck off. You know what would be good here? Actually. Partner's getting groceries. Oh, and your ankles are... I get you. I get you. I got an ornament that looks like a bowl of ramen to commemorate the year of the noodles. Oh, nice! Have another accessory slot. I would like another weapon slot, so I might just wait. I don't really care about any of this. Like, roundhouse kick? What am I kicking? I'm not kicking. I don't care about that. No. Don't care. Rapid evasion? I mean, I guess.
Yoshi, yoshi.
I'm like, this is just... I'm just gun shooting. It's crime time! See you later, Gilded Zen. I will be here on Friday, so I'll see you on Friday. Thank you for the happy Thanksgiving, and I appreciate you popping in on your break. That's so kind of you. Thank you. It's crime time for Gilded Zen. Oh right, the equipment. Okay, so I do have the grenade launcher equipped, which is good. Maybe I won't swap this to the grenade launcher. And then I'll put this as the Gatling gun, which I like quite a bit. How's the sound, Forstein? I did some adjustments because I was like, I was listening back to some, and I had done some adjusting, and then the problem is that the game is sometimes very quiet and sometimes significantly louder, like now. And so I turned the game down a little bit and turned the mic up a little bit because I was listening back to the last stream or the one before that. I forget. And I was like, oh, game's a little loud. Good balance. Okay, if it seems like it's kind of going in more in one way to the other, I also turned the alert down by a decibel because it just seemed a little bit loud to me. Yeah, holler at me if it sounds bad. No. Hey, dude. Oh. This is pretty good. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. I guess, like, I don't know, like, how far I want to get into this too much because, like, I'm not, like, as I said when I mentioned it briefly earlier, I mean, I'm not looking to summon demons into my own personal internet areas by, like, saying the names of people that I know are weird and fighty. But it's not because I'm scared of y'all, it's just because I don't got time for none of this no more. Like, and if you got a problem with it, gargle my balls. Let me do it. But, I think that, there is actually some problems with, people want, like, listen, I am the most anti-AI, fake art as anybody. Clearly, I've talked about how much I dislike it numerous times, but there are some problems with attempting to investigate and declaring very clearly that you think that somebody did an AI and then it turns out it wasn't It was not that. Like, there is a problem. That is a thing that is happening. And people need to be careful. And people aren't being careful. Because it's the internet, and I guess nobody feels like they have to be careful, so I will be the adult. It's crime time! I'll do it again. And it... It makes me really uncomfortable in the first place to see people on, like, art YouTube giving out unsolicited crit in the first place. I think that's pretty fucked up and people should, like, stop doing that. Like, if nobody asked, then, like, what are you saying for? Just to be an ass? Like, for why? It's like, if you're not careful with this stuff, there are people who have, like, legitimate art styles that, like, may look like to some people that they might be, like, from an AI. And so, like, you have to be careful and you have to know what you're talking about. And, like... we'll have to tell Gilded said he got a double-double. Crime time. Oh, there he is. Like, turn around, bud. Oh, fuck. Where's the fucking trigger? Oh, fuck me. Why? There we go. Alright, see you in a bit. I think that people need... Basically, I'm like... Unless you're 100% sure, and there's a lot of ways to not be 100% sure, then, like, maybe don't, like, investigate people's art to see if you think that it's AI, because, like... Especially if you don't know what you're talking about. And, like, doing, like, pixel by pixel crit on other people's fucking art to show, like, that it's, like, AI made because someone made, like, XYZ mistakes in it, like, it's a bad look. It's like, do I think that people should be using AI art for anything? No. I don't think people should even be using it for fun. Because it's all fucking stolen. And it's like legitimately burning up the earth. Like, it's bad. Stop. But do I think that they're, like, the way to, like, do something about that is to, like, nitpick other people's, like, stuff that turns out to be, like, something that a human being actually made, and, like, you don't know enough to be able to tell the difference, and maybe, like, sometimes it's not very easy to tell the difference? Like, I don't think that's the way. I think that's just hurting artists more. We're, like, already in bad positions with this stuff. Like, it's bad, and I don't like it. Like, if you decide that something has to be AI art because it has evenly spaced dots on it, you don't know enough about the topic to be talking about it. because there's a lot of ways and reasons people could have, like, evenly spaced dots. I had evenly spaced dots that I made with a stencil. You butthole! Like, it doesn't even mean someone made it on a computer. Which is still art. Like, if someone makes it, then it doesn't matter if it was made on a computer. But, like, you can buy screen tone and physically apply it to a drawing that you made with your hands. Will says, I know an artist who wrote their own program as a way to process her own art. It's not the program that's the problem. It's the blatant large-scale art theft and the implementations in programs in order to scrape people's creations. Yeah, I mean, and it's the attempt to, like, just like how horny people are to, like, kick people out of their jobs. Like, these people are literally willing to spend, like, billions of dollars so they don't have to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars in salaries. Make that make any sense? Because it doesn't. Like, it's just fiscally not responsible at all. If it works, which it frequently doesn't. And it's burning up the planet. And everything in it is stolen. And it's not going to survive these lawsuits. And. Like, but unfortunately, because artists don't have, like, union power, and it is very frustrating to me to see people who are, like, performing artists like you can see them understand, right? You can see a writer understand why ChatGPT scraping, like, writing is bad, right? Why replacing TV writers with ChatGPT would be bad because you're a TV writer. You can see somebody who's in the performing arts say, oh, well, it would be bad if you could license someone's entire voice forever and, like, just use that as much as you want, or their image, and then they'll never work again. Like, they can see why that's bad. But somehow when it comes to the visual arts, suddenly nobody understands why it's a problem. It's the same fucking thing, man. It's the same fucking thing. Everybody's portfolios were stolen. That's the problem. Like, it doesn't matter. Nothing else matters. Like, everyone's portfolios were stolen, and they're trying to, like, wreck people out of their jobs. But unfortunately, because, like, it is very frustrating to see people who would never, ever have crossed, like, a WGA picket line, who were, like, you know, be in solidarity with the strikers, like, be like, I don't know, I mean, for the visual arts, it's probably okay. It's fucking not, though. And if you understand it for that, then you should understand it for this. Like, I mean, part of why it's so soulless is people don't fucking know what they want. Like, if you've ever taken commissions, you know, fucking commission clients, they do not know what they want. Part of doing commissions is not just doing the work, but, like, guiding the client to actually explain to you in enough detail what they actually want, so that you're not, like, redrawing 500 times. It's normal to redo designs to tune them. It is upsetting to do it like 18 times. You know what I mean? Like, I had someone do me like that, and then I was just like, I'll do 3 revisions for you, and then we will have a discussion about revision fees, which will start accruing, because you need to be more specific with what you want. I asked you a bunch of questions. You did not answer them in that way. And it's like, oh, well, I really, and it's like, okay, that's great. That's going to be half the price again. Like, I'll do 2 more revisions if you pay me 50% more Because now you're just asking me to do a bunch of free work now. And it's like, but no, it's never work, right? If it's a visual artist. Right? That doesn't count. That's just magical mystery shit that just comes out of fucking nowhere. Because after feudalism, we lost all our guilds, and now we don't have any power. We need a union. That's what we fucking need. Visual artists need a fucking union. I don't know how we get one, but we need one. Because nobody thinks what we do is like... It's not worth anything until you wanted to steal it. Now suddenly it is. Now it's worth billions, right? It wasn't worth anything till you could steal it. But unfortunately, because we don't have unions, because we are not collectivized, because we don't have that kind of collective power, because of the way that the visual arts has been treated for years, so many years, that like we're in a position where we just have to wait for this to play out as it inevitably will. Because as individual artists, there's not a lot we can do besides wait. I guarantee you, if you wait this shit out, it is gonna go away. Or if it does still exist, it will not be in this form. But it's infuriating. It's infuriating to have to sit through this. Like that, I feel like that's my entire adult life, is just sitting here and being like, it is infuriating to have to sit through this. Because like, I know better, but I don't have any ability. Like, I've done the things that I can do, and I'm only one person. And so like, sometimes you just have to wait. Because sometimes just waiting is better than attacking other artists and making shit worse. Like, that's not it. That's not the way. If you want to do something, start trying to unionize visual artists. That's something we could use. I don't have the time or the ability or the experience or the knowledge to do that, but like, if someone did do it, I certainly would join. But like, just being like, well, I'm just gonna decide based on my lack of knowledge that this thing that I saw is definitely AI art. Like, I don't know that that's a really great idea, considering that you can catch other artists like up in that, and now you've made accusations based on what? Vibes and like misunderstandings? It's foolishness, and it is attention-seeking behavior when we don't need that. What we need is solidarity with each other, not that. Oh, Christ. Everything about this situation is the fucking worst. If you don't even know the correct terms for things, maybe you should, like, consider not, like, putting your whole butt into criticizing them. Okay, now I can carry another weapon, I guess. I am talking about a specific... I am talking in general, but I'm also talking about a specific thing, but I don't want to say the name of the person that it's about, because this person is irritating. If you do find out and decide to make a thing of it, I will say your name. But I'm going to tell you right now, you can gargle my balls, because I don't fucking care. And I am not scared of you. So, I guess that's that. I just was watching this thing because I watch things while I'm drawing. I listen to them mostly. Or I listen to things while I'm working. And I just was like, what do you mean evenly spaced dots means it's AI? No, it fucking doesn't. What are you talking about? And then it just sat inside my brain and just like, so many people have so much to say about art, and so many of those people don't know what the fuck they're talking about at all. It does not help us on the anti-AI side for people to be talking shit also with no knowledge. Because God knows the pro-AI side has no idea what they're talking about. I don't know, Will. I don't know. Why not just come at people for using a ruler? Like, it's a tool. Like, people can draw and be using tools like rulers and T-squares and French curves and Photoshop and clip art and like Clip Art Studio and like and screen tone and fucking etc. Like, I use a mall stick when I'm doing oil paints. Fucking tools. Oh my god. Like, oh, well, you can tell. No, you can't. You can't actually tell that. You can't. You don't know. And like, can we like please concentrate on the part of this that's important, which is the stealing and the labor part. The fact that it is scabbing. And like, like, people should be getting shit for using AI art. I was very disappointed to see that Tears for Fears had put out a new album where the album cover is AI art. That really disappointed me. Like, fuck you, Tears for Fears. I like you. Not as much as I used to, having found that out. And they should get the business for that. They should. But, like, you gotta be careful with this stuff. Like, they admitted that they did it. That's how we know. Like, but there are ways that people make digital art that are legitimate. That are, like, people are getting accused of doing things that they did not do. And that is not helpful. And it is not useful. You can draw a straight line, which, I mean, isn't that the thing, though, right? Like, because when people are like, I can't even draw a straight line. And I'm like, that's why they have rulers, babe. That's what those are for. Where the hell are the survivors at? Supermarket on the second floor, if they got any brains left in them, if the zombies ain't ate them. Time to find out. Are there zombies in here? Or just random people chilling, I guess. What's up? Okay, so the deal with this is, briefly, it looks like they were supposed to have sake casts and the whole thing got fucked up. Majima and his construction company that we met in Yakuza 2, Yakuza 2, they built Kamurocho Hills. This, I believe, is the only game where we actually go inside Kamurocho Hills, which is kind of wild. And so there was supposed to be, according to the earlier parts of this game, there was supposed, Majima's smoking now and making fun of me, whatever. There's supposed to be an opening ceremony thing that was going to open it up and be like, I don't know, really good for the Tojo clan because, like, they built Kamurocho Hills, even though Majima built it when he wasn't in the Tojo clan, sort of partially. Like, whatever. That's what we're doing here. Daigo, I think, is here, and we gotta probably rescue Daigo, is my guess. We can go up this way. I guess we can go up here. Just shit. Okay. I saw a guy over here. No, I can't go that way. This is the most blocked off path game in the entire Yakuza series. Like, oh my god. Oh, okay. No, we can't go that way. Fuck me. Oh, there's a, okay. I guess I should go the way of the arrow. Which is not that... Okay, fine. This is the wrong escalator. Everyone's just, like, chilling, I guess. Maybe there were gonna be snacks, and now there's not snacks. There was gonna be sake, clearly, but everybody got interrupted. Okay, I can't go up that way. Jeezy crazy, what the hell? I can't go... Game, where are we going? Oh my god, was that the right escalator, but I just need to go around a different way? I'm starting to have suspicions. Shoot, if you're trying to draw a good set of French curves will do you right. You can do a lot with French curves. Okay, I can't fucking go that way. Yeah, it's the grand open of Camarillo Hills. It's supposed to be today, but everything got zombified. Are you fucking shitting me? What is this? Oh my god. Oh my god! I thought that said Modest Design Club. It says Modern Design Club. Very modern. Very demure. Okay. Is this... Hey, I made it all the way around. Me looking for snacks. Can I have your snacks? Okay. Majima, sir, you're all right. The chairman's waiting for you, sir. In here.
真島さん、あんた今まで何やってたんです？
なんや、またお前かいな。
あずみ、あんた警備担当だろうが、何人死んだと思ってんだ？
ああ？わしのせい言うんだ。そらお門違いやで。
きゃ、誰のせいだってんだ？え？
そらお前、ゾンビ送り込んできたやつやろ。
おちょくってんのか？
よせ。そんなことしている場合か。
しかし、
ご無事で何よりでした。真島さん。
六代目も。
この一件で古参の幹部も半数近くやられました。登場会。いや、カムロ町そのものが。
God, poor Daigo. Everything goes wrong on his watch.
それと、一つ気になる話が。
It's very calm
カ
though.
ムロ町中にある登場会系の組事務所。今回の襲撃はそこが発端になったようなんです。つまり誰かが意図的に登場会を狙ったと。
ああ、さっき二階堂いう小僧が挨拶してきたわ。
決まりだ。二階堂のバックにはゴーだ。
Poor Daigo.
大に
He's trying his
しかし
best.
狙いが打ちとしてこいつはもう極道の構想なんかじゃない。近江がここまでやるとは。
Poor Daigo. His whole life is bad timing.
そんな悠長なこと言ってられんでしょうが。すぐに報復の準備をするんです。極道が舐められたらそれこそ。
よう動くしたやな。どないな作りになっとんの？あ？もうすぐ夜やで。次のパーティーの話はまだ早すぎなんとちゃうか？お前ら、 死にとうなかったら店の棚窓に寄せるんや。女子供は多く、食い物と水は数数えて配給せや。さっさと動けよボケ。はい。
Marshma's actually a pretty decent leader. He acts like he don't care, but he does.
Huh?
A baby.
ありがとう。私たちのこと助けに来てくれたんでしょ。おじさん、正義の味方だね。私、何でもお手伝いするから。
Oh my god. That was so wholesome.
なんや、調子くるの。
You act like you don't love it, but you do. Oh no, he has to be honest now. He was faced with a baby. It's true. Part 2, Chapter 3, The Omi Man. Now where are we gonna go? I did not want to, like, rush through being Majima. It was an accident. I was not trying to trigger the plot. May as well see what other folks are saying before I get back to popping zombies. Another... Okay, fine. Conway. I was like, oh, I can save. No, I fucking can't. This is not a game you can just save whenever you want. This is the PlayStation 3, bitch. You'll save when we tell you to. Oh! It's the temporary store. We gathered up anything that looked useful. Help yourself, sir. If you need anything sold, we'll send out a runner. What you got? I mean, I would take some Gatling gun ammo. It sure would be nice if I could, like, put stuff in the item box. Good God. I really like the Gatling gun, so I'm gonna take that. What else do they have? Okay, it's just mostly ammo. What kind of weapons you got? Nothing that good. I mean, there's grenades, but I don't really like using those grenades too much. Sort of back. Not in the car anymore. Oh, that's good. No, making food is important. Yeah. Pixie, thank you for contributing to the cutscene reaction stream. I appreciate that so much. Oh, man. I have smeary glasses, y'all. I cannot live. Oh, my word. That's just a travesty. I'll tell you what. I got two health goals. I was saying on Bluesky, and this is true, you don't gotta use, like, weight numbers if you want to make health goals, just in general, or if you want to make New Year's resolutions around health, you can do that. But I think that you might find that if you're more specific, then it's easier to do the thing, to plan for it, and to actually accomplish it, than by just like assigning weight numbers to things and just assuming that by doing that you'll be doing other things. Like, what do you really want to do? You know, do you want to walk more? Do you want to go on more walks? Do you want to walk around your neighborhood and look at the cool trees and stuff? Okay, you could do that. Forstein, thank you for contributing to the cutscene reaction stream challenge. Like, if you wanna lift some weights, great. You know, how many times? Like, you want to go up, like, and lift stuff that's heavier? Great. Make a plan. You know, do you want to sleep more? How can you work that into your schedule? Do you want to eat more, like, helpings of vegetables? That's something that you could, like, plan to try to do a little bit better, I think, than just being like, I have a number that I want to reach. And it's just, like, a lot. Going for, like, things that make you feel good in your body is more important than, like, kicking yourself in the face all the time with, like, guilt and shame and arbitrary numbers. So, like, you know, my health goals for next year are finish getting my teeth fixed, because God, the tooth pain came back last night and I was displeased. So I gotta get that fixed, but I couldn't finish it up this year because we ran out of insurance. So that, the other thing that I would like to do is get new glasses, because I am not thrilled with the state of my being able to see things. And, you know, that's pretty doable. Like, the insurance will reset next year. We'll start making appointments and going to them. I will get this sorted. The eye doctor, I already got a recommendation from my sister-in-law of a place that is good. So I already have a number. So then we just need to, like, make some appointments. These things are doable. So I'm pretty sure I can did them. But yeah. I think it's just better to be more specific. And it's like, it's your body. You should make whatever decisions seem best to you. You know? But there's oftentimes, rather than just being like, I want to do weight number thing, oftentimes there's things that you can kind of, like, what if you were more specific than that? What if you concentrated on something a little more concrete, a little more specific, and didn't worry about that part so much? Try it. See if you like it. I like it better. But, you know, it's your life. But I do think that it's fair for people to be like, I don't want to hear about weight loss all the time. Because it's frustrating and boring. You know? Yeah. That's it. And, like, I think that, you know, you should be more mindful of the fact that, like, you can't know if someone that can see or hear you might have a problematic relationship with that kind of stuff, or an eating disorder in their past. And so, you know, for purposes of accessibility and solidarity with people, it's just better not to be talking about that stuff, like, constantly. If you want to talk about it, then you should get with people who also want to talk about that thing, and then talk about it to each other. But you don't have to talk about it to everybody all the time, because not everybody wants that. And I think it's fair to say, I don't want to have to hear this all the time. Is anything else going on in your life? You know, and it doesn't mean that the person's, like, not necessarily interested in you. There may well be other reasons that, like, they want to avoid that topic. Like, that's always true. Do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes people don't want to talk about Mother's Day when it's Mother's Day or around that time, and they might have painful reasons why they don't want to do that. So, like, maybe just, you know, give people some grace and let them, like, let people live. You know, I mean, you can't avoid some things. Like, you can't really avoid Mother's Day, but, like, you know, it would be weird if someone was, like, I don't know, hectoring you about it. That would be strange. And because you just don't know what's going on in other people's lives. And so it's better to just kind of be a little bit thoughtful. Yeah, I mean, there's no possible way to avoid always, like, brushing up against other people's, like, hurt places. But there are some things that we can do to make it a little bit easier. And I think that, especially if it doesn't require us to do a lot, besides, like, maybe not post something or maybe not say something to somebody, or maybe if someone, like, asks you to stop to actually do that, like, you know, I think it's fair to take that. It's for people to kind of, you know, want people to be more mindful about these things. And I think it's fair for people, maybe you haven't thought about these things, and, like, I think that's okay, because it's not very encouraged to think about these things. But, like, if it's brought to your attention, then, you know, give it a thought. Maybe people have a point, and maybe they don't. But, you know, it's not bad to think about things, or to rethink the way that we talk about certain things, or the way that we interact with certain things. Like, it's just better to be kind than to be reactive. And like, sometimes it's maybe take a step back and, like, feel a feeling. And, you know, it's okay to have a feeling, but sometimes you gotta, I don't know, like, sometimes there's just no way to ask people to stop doing weight loss talk in a way that they ever want to hear. Like, it's just not possible. Some people just don't want to hear that. They want the entire world to stand up and give them a round of applause. And, like, if you are like, I would rather not, because the whole rest of the world is, so, like, what do you need me for? Like, some people are just not wanting to hear that. And sometimes it might just be the better part of, I don't know, discretion. Maybe not discretion. Sometimes it's just a better idea. I don't know how I was going to finish that sentence. Sometimes, rather than, like, saying something to people, especially online, sometimes it's a better idea to just be like, okay, maybe this is not right for me, and just leave it. You can do that too. You don't always have to say something. If you don't feel like it, you can just go. That's an option. Sometimes Will says it's easy to be chill. You'd think people want to do it more. I mean, sometimes it's not as easy to be chill as it seems like it should be, especially if a lot of people are trying to say something to you at the same time. But, like, that's the point at which you want to, like, stop, feel your feelings, and then maybe think about it for a while and come back later. But, like, it is tough, and it requires a lot of self-control and can be very difficult, especially when it's so easy to pop back at people. It'll be night soon, Majima. Why don't you get some rest? It's not a bad idea if I ain't got anything else to do. What else is there to do? Wait a minute. Can I leave here? Oh, shit. Majima! There's something you need to know, sir. I guess the thing about, like, weight and body stuff is that, like, everybody is so sensitive about it. Like, everybody. And, like, people are, like, bumping up against each other and, like, kind of cutting each other on their sharp places. And I'm not as sensitive about it, certainly, as I used to be. But, like, everybody take a breath. Everybody breathe, you know? Like, if it was up to me, I would genuinely like to bring the tenor of the conversation down several notches. But then, you know, there's some people who are never going to talk in good faith no matter what. And it's important for fat activists to be able to push the boundaries of, like, what is possible to be talked about. Like, when I was first saying it's okay to be fat, like, people lost their fucking minds. And now, like, it's not that big of a deal. So, but without that, like, kind of, I'm not saying I did this by myself, I clearly did not, but, like, without a bunch of people kind of trying to push up against the boundaries of, like, what is possible, then that boundary doesn't move. But there's also some people who find out about fat activism, hear some higher level conversations that they don't, maybe haven't taken enough, they haven't took in enough basic information, because, like, everything's coming at everybody all at once. And so, like, it's not like it's a course that you get, like, structured, like, introductions to. Like, people come in wherever they are, and, like, sometimes people will see things and they will maybe, like, start to repeat things without the nuance. Because the problem, one of the things about fat phobia is when you start to see it, you see it everywhere. Like, it's everywhere. Like, once you can see it, it is disgusting and shocking how much of it is in everything all the time. And how bad it is. It's especially, I think, shocking sometimes for, I think, thin people sometimes get, like, just shocked and just end up, like, kind of paralyzed in their shock. And then, like some fat people just get very furious because they've been treated like crap for a really long time. And it's not surprised that they're angry, because people don't like being treated like crap. But then people will kind of go out and start talking maybe with less nuance, because, like, a lot of times it's like fucking TikTok. You got, like, what, a minute? How much nuance can you include? So, like, you know, I'm sympathetic to that. But, like, then people who are just filled with hating, and their whole, like, job and money making is off of being haters, then they're just gonna pick the most, like, what they consider inflammatory examples of people who are maybe not speaking with a lot of nuance because they're trying to speak quickly, or maybe because they're new, and then they'll just use those, and if there is nuance, they'll strip it out. And so it's just like, people are always like, fat activists say this, and I'm like, who said it? Who said it? Because fat activism can't say anything. That's not a person. And then they'll just be like, fat activists hate you if you go to the gym. And, like, they think it's racist to go to the gym. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? No, they don't. Nuh-uh. Like, we're talking about, like, job discrimination, man. We're talking about discrimination in healthcare and not being able to get basic necessities, like clothes. And you're like, well, I go to the gym and I'm not a racist. What planet are you on? Nobody is talking about that. It takes so many forms, too, and it's very everywhere. It leaves marks and alters behaviors. I can't tell how much I thought I wouldn't be welcome in because fatness. A while ago, a friend sent me a tweet by a person who was obviously a fake account, like, fat activists say this, and I said, no, look at the face name and AI profile picture. It's fake. Yeah. Fake. And, like, I made a whole almost feature-length fucking video about a guy who made up a fat activist. This guy's vanished at this point because I fucking ethered him. But, like, it is my opinion that this guy had his thin girlfriend dress up in a hat and hoodie to try to make her look bigger. Fucking Dateline, like, shadow, like, TV fucking, like, took her silhouette. And then, like, so many of these gym bro accounts were like, yeah, that checks out. That checks out. Like, nobody looked into it. This guy made up everything. Everything. He didn't just make up a fat activist interview that he didn't have. He made up ads that he didn't have. He made up, like lawsuits that didn't happen. Like, he made up views that he didn't get. He said later he was botting views. And it's just like, the whole thing was lies. The entire way down. It's just true. That's just things that happen. Constantly. Just fucking constantly. And, like, that guy was, like, a super, like, large example of that. But, like, not in any way. Not in any way the only person doing it. Not at all. Alright, let me get through this, and maybe I'll say something about an actual person. I don't know. Because I do have a little bit of a little bit of a stick in my craw about somebody else too. Majima, there's something you need to know, sir. Alright, let's hear it. This isn't really the place. Quit whining and spit it out already. I'm sorry, sir. Can I ask you to follow me for just a moment? Freaking pain in the ass. I brought him, Chairman. Thanks. Oh, do I have a Daigo voice? Thanks. It needs to be, like, kind of even and calm. That's Daigo. Kind of calm and kind of even. What? This is something for you, boss? A delicate matter's come up, Majima. Yeah? Well, what is it? One of the civilians here reported seeing zombies enter the hills. They still inside someplace? Seems so. He said he saw 3 in total. I sent a few boys to hunt them down, but no one's come back so far. I wanted to speak with you before any more casualties arose. Well, here I am. If we wait any longer, innocent people could be hurt. Oh man, that does upset Daigo. He doesn't want innocent people to get hurt. He only wants guilty people to get hurt. Alright. What was that pose? Alright, I hear ya. So, let's go hunting. There's a lot of ground to cover. We can't just wander around aimlessly. We need some way to lure them out. Let's go the classic route then. Classic route? We put out bait. What's the one thing a zombie can't resist? I think this is going to be longer than I thought. Okay, so basically, fuck it. Basically, I was linked a video by a YouTuber called, I think, Savvy Writes Books, to a Gym Bros versus Fat Activists video, and it was very bad. It was very bad. I was so irritated that I quit in the middle of it. I left 3 comments, 2 of which where I replied to myself like I think it's fucking Twitter. Dingus. I should have just edited the thing. But, like, yeah, it's really, really bad. Where it's just, like, I'm gonna investigate. Like, it's so typical of this kind of thing. Where it's like, I'm gonna investigate the difference between gym bros and fat activists. And it's like, okay, so you brought on a whole bunch of gym influencers to interview, and you're just showing clips you found of fat activists. You just cherry picked the most inflammatory clips that you can find. You say someone said something and then you don't even you show video of them saying one thing, but then you say something that they said something, but you don't show a clip of it. So like that checks out. And you're interviewing people. You put Tess Holiday in your thumbnail and you're interviewing people who've made, some of the people of the gym influencers have made just gobs of money harassing Tess Holiday for like literal years. And like, you don't got nothing to say about that? You don't got nothing to say about that. You're just like, fat activists are mean, and they think if you go to the gym, you're bad. And here's a bunch of people who are gym influencers, and they're gonna tell you how fat activism is mean. And it's like, did you talk to any fat activists at all? No, you didn't? Not a single one? Didn't even try? Sounds about right. And like, I think the person that linked this where I saw it had really good intentions and was trying to be like, I want to like learn. But I'm like, you're not going to learn anything from this. What you're going to learn is wrong, because they're like, oh, fat activists say if you go to the gym, you're a racist. That like fat phobia is like based in racism. And it's just like, oh, well, I'm kind of listening to the audiobook of Fearing the Black Body. And it's just like, you don't got nothing to say about it though? You got all this stuff to say to all of these people that you clearly know how to get interviews with, but you don't have, and then people look at this and they're like, yep, checks out. It doesn't even look weird to you that somebody did it this way? Like, what the fuck? Lazy. Like, well, I mean, and like, this is where we know we have actually moved the needle somewhat, because even like, you know, view chasing, like, bias garbage is like, feels like they have to say, I mean, you know, like, don't be mean to fat people. And it's just like, or, well, you know, BMI is bullshit. Okay, so if you're willing to admit that BMI is wrong and bad, like, you don't got nothing to say about the fact that it's literally inside every single health system. It's inside every single one of these studies that you're trying to promote. All of this stuff that you didn't read and don't know anything about. But, like, you're like, oh, BMI is bad, but, like, ... nothing? Nothing? Like, it doesn't occur to people to be like, we're using a metric that has been widely discredited. And we openly admit that it is widely discredited and wrong and fake. And there is zero attempts, pushback, or call for this to be removed. That doesn't seem weird to you? At all? That's strange. I don't give a shit if you go to the gym. Do what you want. I don't give a fuck. I don't know you. I don't care what you do with your time. I don't care what you do with your time. Do whatever you want. I don't fucking care. Like, people are like, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym, but that makes you angry. And I'm just like, I don't spend as much time thinking about you as you do thinking about me. I don't. Do whatever. I don't fucking care. I don't know you. Weird. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I'm so sick of seeing people who are clearly, like, positioning themselves as being like, but hasn't fat activism gone too far? Okay, what does it mean to say that fat activism has gone too far? Like, what has fat activism done or accomplished that you think is too far? Like, what's the too far part? What does it mean? What does it mean to say fat activism has gone too far? What's the too far? Like, some individual people don't hate themselves as much as they used to. Is that too far? Some clothing is more available than it used to be, but it still costs a lot more, and oh, whoops, they took it all back? Is that too far? We haven't gotten any employment discrimination laws. I think maybe one state. But, like, we haven't gotten any changes to any of the, like, you know, the retractions in the scientific literature have basically not been acknowledged. We have not gotten rid of BMI. We have not, like, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Like, oh, The Biggest Loser isn't on the air, so fat people aren't being, like, humiliated on national television, like, 3 to 4 times a week. Is that what's too far to you? Do you think that, like, maybe people are too nice to fat people now? Is that what's too far to you? What changes have happened that is fat activism going too far? Did someone say a thing to you on the internet? Well, you should try being a fat girl on the internet and see if people say things to you. Like, that's kind of weak, honestly. Like, I thought, you know, we can't deal with it. Like, I have to deal with it. All kinds of people have to deal with it. That's not even what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, like, medical discrimination, which we have not solved at all. We haven't even begun to tackle it. But, like, even talking about it is too far to you. So, what does that mean? Like, you think that, like, people slightly being aware of the fact that, like, fat people don't like being treated like dirt all the time is too far?
Yoshi yoshi.
I got your hydration check. Thank you. Make it make sense. Like, you know, it's like, if you don't know and you don't get it, fine. It's always somebody's first day hearing about stuff. But, and I'm borrowing this analogy from Ethel at Essence of Thought, but it's like, if somebody steps on your foot and it hurts, that's an accident. But if you're like, hey man, can you please stop, like, standing on top of my foot? And then they go, no, you've gone too far, and start stomping on your foot and digging their heels in. Well, that's not a fucking accident anymore, is it? That's an act of aggression at that point. And it's just like, I think what they think is going too far is that people think it's like freak weirdo behavior to behave like this. Because it is. It's weird. It's weird for you to be this obsessed with other people's bodies. That is odd. It's odd. You should look into it. You should get some help for yourself. Because, like, whatever you want to do with your own body, hey, if you want to, like, do body modification, have a party. That's your body. Do what you want. But being obsessed with other people to this extent is weird. It's really weird. You should, like, get some help. Because that's not normal. And, like, I think the thing that they think that fat activism has gone too far is that they realize that, oh good, I'm glad it's a better volume for the Yoshi Yosh, is that people are, like, kind of looking at them, like, people are kind of looking at them sideways. People are kind of being like, ugh, I don't know about that. I don't really want to be associated with that. I mean, like, you know, I like the gym, I like lifting weights, but I'm not, like, weird. I don't, like, worry about other people's, like, bodies. Like, that's weird. That's, I think, the thing that they think is going too far. And that's nothing. That's nothing. Like, that's not, that's like the beginning of the thing, you know? And I'm like, and you stand here being like, whoa. I mean, you just sound like the people in the 90s that when they saw a gay person were like, now the gay mafia's gone too far. And it's just like, they're just standing there. What the fuck? That's weird. You're being weird. And now people think that homophobic people are fucking weird because they are. And, like, I think people, like, it's the people who, like, actively oppose fat activism that can see what we're doing better than anybody else. Because it's like, they're like, if things keep going down this path, we're gonna be the weirdos. And I'm like, I got news for you, buddy. You already are. Sorry. You could just, like, decide to stop. I mean, some of these people can't because that's how they make their money. But if, like, you're not one of those people, like, you could just decide to stop and, like, just enjoy the gym if that's what you like. Or, like, whatever you want to do. It's your life. Like, live it. Do whatever you want. I don't care. Why would I care? Ugh. Alright. What's the one thing a zombie can't resist? I don't know. The one thing. I have no idea. What? A sappy ass couple. PDA's like zombie crack in the movies. I'm sorry? What? You never saw a horror flick, boss? First ones to die are always the horned up kids who run off to make out. Yep. Forsey says there's so many other hobbies out there than having people obsessing over other people's bodies. Like, yeah, I mean, you know, like you could do so many other things, man. Set yourself free. Don't worry about other people so much. Don't worry about it. Put your phone down. Go watch a stream about something else. Not mine. If you're like this, don't come here. We will ban you for fat phobia. I'm not even kidding. But, like, there's plenty of other things you can do. You could detox yourself from this stuff. Pick up a hobby. Watching movies can be a hobby. Like, literally anything. Whatever you like. You should find something that you like that doesn't make you angry all the time. Being angry all the time is not helping you. And it's not good for your health. Cortisol is a stress hormone, and it is pretty bad for you. Other horror movie bait, having a good time on a boat. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm afraid I'm not very well versed in the genre. I bow to your superior knowledge. Well, we got our plan. Now we just need a couple. We use them to draw out the zombies, and then BAM! Look at Majima's face. He is loving this.
So,
Understood. I'll help out in any way I can. Just say the word. Will do. We need to have this cleaned up before there are more casualties. Can I trust you to recruit the couple? On it, boss! Alright. Who's good decoy material? Place is pretty well stocked. Let's find some bait already. Okay. Who could be bait? Are you bait? Huh? Can I help you? I'm fishing for bait. We got zombies in the hills. I need you to help lure them out. What? What are you saying? Hidden zombies. You're the bait. We clear now? No way. Why should we have to go out there? Yeah, it's too dangerous. I'm sorry, but you'll have to ask somebody else. Hi? What is it? I'm fishing for some bait. We got zombies in the hills, and I need you to help lure them out. Lure them out? How? I'll tell you in a minute. For now, get your asses over to the entrance. He's really selling this. He's just selling it so hard. What's with this creep? Come on, we're leaving. No, I'm not doing it. Oh man, they turned their backs on him. He's like, "Aw, come on." You don't gotta be mean about his eye. That part is hardly his fault. Huh? Yes? Oh, he just says the same thing. I'm fishing for bait. We got zombies in the hills, and I need you to help lure them out. Bait? Wait, you mean us? All you gotta do is walk around flirting. The zombies will come running, and we'll nail them when they do. What? No way. Why should we have to risk our necks? There are plenty of other couples here. I suggest you ask them. Damn, kids. Plan won't work without a little bait. And now everyone knows they're inside, which is really good for morale. Oh God, no, the camera. Jesus Christ. Oh, I guess that was it. We're already on this end, Majima. Have you recruited the couple? Nah, they're all too chicken shit to help. I don't suppose I can blame them? Ugh, fine. I'll play the guy then. That doesn't get us very far without a woman. Oh God. There's gotta be someone. Hey, boss. Your hair's getting pretty long. Oh my God, they hit that piano so hard I could hear it on the moon. What? Majima, you can't be serious. Can't I? More important, do we got any choice? Even so. Ain't you the one that said you'd help out any way you could? Just say the word, weren't it? Majima! Your words, boss! No going back on it now. Majima's enjoying this quite a bit. Oh, God! Woo! You're getting my engine fired up, boss! That's more than I needed to know. Fucking hell. Woo there, boss. Language. You're a lady now, remember? Act the part. I don't know, he looks fine in it. I mean, I'm just, you know, yeah, it's not bad. They got him a nice little coral lipstick to go with it. Fine. I'm ready. Sweetheart. I got real, like, Cloud and the Wall Market vibes here. Hee 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 ha 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 ha. Alright, let's get hunting. Sugar tits? What? No. You can't just... Okay. I've done enough commentating. I'm just, like... You know. Yeah. I mean, Majima has his own feminine persona, so we're gonna get to be Garomi again in the new game. People have been begging for that. Do not fuck with Majima fans. I guess Majima fans, but do not fuck with Yakuza fans. We're all gay. That's a meme. Oh God, I guess we're doing it. There's still no sign of them, Majima. Are you sure all of this was necessary? Of course it was! Only reason they ain't come running yet is because you're not fooling anybody. What? Do you really? Come on, get over here close. Mash him. No! No! They did give him an office lady look. I wonder where they got the dress from. God, mash them tits up against my arm or something. Damn, Majima. Majima, you filthy. The old tit arm mash, you know the one. Can I get a screenshot of this? For the Discord? Oh God. Forstein, let me know if you can't. Done. Thank you. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Hee hee, look there. We got one already. Alright, I got him. That's one down. 2 of those nasty things to go. Now you're starting to get into it. Atta girl. What? Let's just move on, okay? Hee hee hee. Whatever you want, baby. Oh, it dropped something and then it disappeared. Oh, those cute boots. Oh, there it is. Oh, fuck it. Can't go down that way. Really? Okay. Fine. Well, where the heck am I supposed to go? No, I can't go that way. Okay. I can't go in there. Oh, in here, in here. Alright, I'm ready. Seems about time we ran into another one. I was just thinking the same thing. Yeah. Damn shame, too. I'm getting a huge kick out of this. Kick out of this. Majima. Hey, you back in... I don't even know what to do with this. I don't know what to do with this sub-story. I'm just... Here we go. Hey, you're back in Butch territory, boss. You gotta work on talking like a broad. And how does a broad talk exactly? For one, she don't call herself a broad. Then how does a woman talk? Sweetheart? Like that. Now pretend to get all scared. Glom onto me. I'm so frightened, Mr. Majima. Hold me close. Woohoo! Damn, boss. You're making me feel all tingly. You pig! Shit, things were just getting good. You're interrupting my fun worm snack. Oh. Phew. That just leaves one. Majima, do you call your girlfriend boss? I mean... Whoops is to say... Hey, boss? Yes? Don't take this the wrong way, but... You're pretty good at this. Ever consider switching sides? Oh, God. I don't know. Stop it. Now let's get going. We've got work to do. Snark. Hee hee, you make this too easy. Majima, do not wave a gun at your girlfriend. Daigo, where are you? Still nothing. Problem's obvious. We ain't lovey-dovey enough. Ha ha. Ha. I want to go home. Things were just getting good. Majima, what? I don't know. You can't let that thing roam free. Plus, you did say you'd do anything, didn't ya? I'd say I've done enough. Looks like the last zombie disagrees with ya. Fine. What should I do? Give me a little sugar. This is a new level of fake dating. Oh my god! Give me a little sugar. Oh no! What? If kissing ain't your thing, how about some boo? Oh no! That's quite enough, Majima. I'm done with this. You don't care if a zombie runs loose? If civilians start dying? Ooh, damn it. I'm not okay with this. Now sometimes I feel like we are seeing people's personal stuff play out in some of these sub-stories. This looks like some personal stuff. This looks like some personal stuff. Oh no, it's not my fault. They made me. Real personal stuff. You start putting yourself in your work. You brushed this morning, right, boss? What? Hey, stop! Now, just a minute, Majima. Shit, really? Now? Couldn't have waited one freaking second? Y'all, this is not a straight man, okay? This is not a cisgender heterosexual man. Come on! People want to be like, oh, he was married to a woman that one time. Yeah, that happens. People are bisexual sometimes. Look it up. Four Seasons feels like it's right out of AO3. Yeah, you know, you just gotta contrive a reason. There's only one bed. It was sex pollen. Oh, remember before the Omegaverse when it was sex pollen? I'm just gonna say, Majima is a bit too disappointed when the zombie shows up, which is weird when this whole plot was to draw them out. He didn't get his smoochies. I guess. Yes, thank you, zombie. Last one. Here we go. Time to die again. I don't like these guys. They're irritating. What about this? What about this? Alright. Got him. Well, I guess that's the end of that. Time flies. Am I right? Oh, the pollen is still around, and the tea, and the mushrooms, and the algae. Oh, well, that's good. People are keeping the old ways alive, you know. Fake engagement. Love that one. Gotta love a fake engagement. Fake engagement, fake dating. Oh no, there's only one bed. Time flies, am I right? Pretend enemies. That's a good one. Yeah? Well, what is it? Josh was asking me why I thought people liked coffee shop AUs, and I was just like, I think sometimes the fandom just is like, there you go, sweet baby, you've been through enough. And they just want to have something chill where their favorite characters get to not be doing protagonist stuff that is like fun to watch in the actual thingy, but maybe not fun for the character. They just want the character to have a nice chill time. Be comfy, treats, cuddles. Yeah, of course. That's why people like it. People like it. I think I just was like, you know, it's for the same reason that people like slice of life anime. Sometimes people just want to like turn JoJo into a slice of life anime, like more. Yeah? Well, what is it? No, I'm so spent. Bet nobody's seen you like I seen you today. Majima. Yeah? Can we please keep what happened today just between the two of us? I don't know. Stories this good don't come around too often. Although I've read some that have been angsty as hell, those were weird. Oh, I've seen a new offshoot of the coffee shop AU, the tattoo shop AU. That subgenre's got potential. Hey, how's about we snap a couple of pics? How about I give you this? Okay. What? Chairman of the Tojo clans paying hush money to little old me? They are good, right? I love that. Call it what you want. You will accept it, and you will say nothing of this to anyone, ever. Understood? Damn, boss. No need to get so serious. Let's head back. What just happened never happened. Are we clear? Yeah, Crystal. How do I save? Kid's grown into a pretty convincing chairman. Alright. Level up. Ooh. Oh, I didn't spend my soul points. I got soul points. Da 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 da. Can I leave Kamurocho Hills? Ooh, I wonder. Oh, fuck me. Alright. I'm like, it's getting to be about time, and, I do not know how I'm gonna save this game. Oh, heck. Okay, here we go. Flower shop AUs are something I've seen a lot of in Our Flag Means Death fandom. Oh, that's nice. I like flower shop. I've seen those too. Those are cute. I've seen people outside, like, I mean, within the Yakuza fandom, this clearly doesn't make a lot of sense, but Oh, here we go. Outside. Go on ahead. Okay, we can do it. Nah. Hit the wrong one. People will sometimes take stuff and put it into a, like, and everybody's in the Yakuza context, which, you know, like, outside of these games, where, like, yeah, everyone's in the Yakuza, clearly. Oh, for fuck's sake, ass! I think you can just leave. Oh, fuck off. You too. How are you out of here? Can I leave? Shit. Majima as a coffee shop owner would be adorable and scary. I agree. Let me just load up on some ammo. Oh, fuck off. No. How do I get out of here? Yes! It's time to take a break. Like, yeah, I done my bit. Alright. Okay. If I go down... That's the champion district. Oh, okay, okay. So I just go up here. Wait, was there a phone right there? Oh, for God's sake. Really? Yes, there is. Ugh. I feel like on the one hand, I kind of want to go... I know the phone was sneaky. I kind of want to go to the Dragon Wagon, but on the other hand, I kind of like... I know I didn't get anything good. I need, like... resin or I don't know, some other shit. Alright, well... I guess let's check out the Champion District. See if anything pops. Hey! Earth Angel. Earth Angel. Will you be mine? La da 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 da. Ba 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 da 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 da. Hello. I would like to order. I will take this, please. This is one of Japan's top single malt whiskeys. It's become such a status symbol that whiskey aficionados around the world have heard of it. They use carefully selected, perfectly matured malts to get that great, smooth flavor. It's popular worldwide. Shoot it. Oh, he's not. We got the clanky ones. Yeah, I'll take another one. Hakushu, 12 years old. This whiskey's made at Suntory's Hakushu Distillery in Japan's Southern Alps, an area famous for its mountain spring water. Its fruity, creamy flavor, combined with a distinctly smoky accent, makes for a superb drinking experience. I recommend taking the first drink straight up for a pleasantly robust kick. Man, wouldn't it be sick if, like, bartenders actually were like this instead of, like, you know, usually being so busy that you genuinely do have to mash your boobs together to get their attention. Hibiki, 17 years old. This Japanese premium whiskey is appreciated by whiskey snobs around the world. Over 30 types of hand-selected malts are mixed with spirits, aged in white oak barrels, to produce a mellow flavor that's won first-place titles in international taste tests. The finish is particularly good. I noticed they're selling a lot of the Japanese whiskey by being like, other people around the world think it's good. Quit while you're ahead, honey. Okay. Do you have a sub-story for me? Oh. Hi, Michiru. You seem like a very nice person, and I like you. The bottle was pretty. Like, the weird fear of being singular. No, I think it's that, like, I read a book about Japanese whiskey, and, like, the whiskey, because, like, sake is, like, traditional, for Japan, but, like, whiskey, like, the stuff that we're seeing, only from Suntory. There is another large distillery, but they don't pay to be in the Yakuza games, so we don't know about them. But, they basically, like, people went to Scotland and learned how to make whiskey there because it was part of the Meiji Restoration, right? The coming out of the feudal times and the isolationist stance of the shogunate at that time. When they came out of that, the stance of the Meiji government was basically to finance and send around to different parts of the world different, like, tradespeople and artisans so that they could learn about, like, techniques and technologies of creating different kinds of things, like, all over the world. They also sent people to Brazil and to be, like, farmers and stuff. Like, there was just, like, a very wide, like, range of trying to send as many people as possible to different places. Somewhat to, like, learn, like, as these things tend to go, like, the more upper class people, it was more to, like, learn techniques, come back, and then do them in a Japanese context. And for the less wealthy people, it was more of an instance of, like, you go there, you do thing, and send money home. So, that's kind of how that worked out. But I think maybe some of the, like, people recognize it all over the world is maybe, like, a consequence of it not being traditionally Japanese, perhaps. Suntory was the whiskey Bill Murray did the ads for in Lost in Translation. That's true. Their effort paid off. That's also true. There's like a fairly unbroken tradition of like Japanese artisans that frankly I'm like pretty, that's the part where I'm like pretty jealous. Honestly, I have envy because that's not what happened to European artisans. The guilds, the artisan guilds, were seen as a center of too much power, and so they were pretty much crushed. And our artisan traditions were kind of broken. And like there's still things where like due to capitalism there's concern that some of these like artisan traditions are maybe not being taken up and continued at the same numbers as like maybe people wish they would be, but like people still have access to some of the techniques that are very old. And I'm just like, imagine living in a culture where they have like these really old unbroken artisan traditions that people still care for and care about. Like, I wish I did. Yeah, I mean, it's like an example for the like European artisans is like there are some types of stained glass in some of the old cathedrals that we simply could not remake those colors. Not like that. Because we don't know how they were made. Because it was lost. And like that kind of stuff, I don't know. It just makes my heart hurt. Like, I mean, it's not the most important thing in the world that like maybe they wouldn't know how to remake the glass and they'd have to put in modern glass and it would look different. But like it's just an example, right, of like, you know, the European like artisan traditions were not cared for. They were not fostered. We did not make a way for people to like be working class and do these jobs and like live. And so like we don't continue to have them. And it's just an incredible loss, I feel like. You know, it's like anytime I see, and I do like to watch NHK on the Fire Stick, because it's cool. But like anytime I see like a documentary or like they do little short documentaries and they're super neat. And I watched one about like people making tatami mats. And I saw one about like, you know, collecting the soot for the sumi ink. And I saw one about a special kind of like, I think were they reeds? Maybe. I don't remember what the roofing material was now, but like in order to re-roof like some traditional like historical buildings, they have to have artisans come in and redo the roofs. The roofs? Unclear. They have to redo the roof in like this traditional style, because it takes like care and skill to know how to do it so that it can be preserved. And you know, things like a roof do need to be taken care of and maintained over time. And so it's like every time I see one of these documentaries, I think about like the stained glass and like how we can't replace it. And like, I don't know, it makes me feel sad. Like, you know, we lose things when we rush to make everything more efficient and rush to make everything about profit and like efficiency. Like we lose not just the like, you know, the human element. We don't just lose like people's, you know, peace of mind and their like ability to feed themselves and live, but like we also lose like literal knowledge that we may not be able to get back. And like that is just it. I feel sad about it the same way that I felt sad when I found out like that the Christians melted down like the Greek bronze statues from like antiquity, and I'm just like, why would you do that? Or like the Victorians grinding up mummies, and I'm just like, why would you do that? And you know, like I like the way that I felt sad when the like the Buddha statues in Afghanistan got destroyed, and it's just like these things are not replaceable, you know, and we lose them, and like it just makes my heart hurt, you know. It's an incredible loss when these things happen, when they're done, you know, purposefully, when they happen through thoughtlessness or attrition or whatever, you know, like we may be in danger of eventually losing oil painting. Not this generation, not the next generation. 3 or 4 generations from now, though, are people going to know how to do this anymore? It's not easy to learn. It's not intuitive. It's difficult. You need someone to teach you in person. It takes a long time to learn to like a decent skill level. It takes a lot of knowledge about like not just the materials, but like color theory, layering, you know, puzzling out how to like, you have to look at the image completely differently than you do for the other paint mediums. It is very different. And there's no money in it. There's no living in it. There's not a living. Not even a slight living. Not even a meager living I can scrape by on. There's nothing. You can't live with just this. There's no monetary benefit. There's just the love. And like, I feel so fortunate that I got this like training before I went off to college, because I've heard people tell me about like, number one, one college semester is not long enough to learn how to oil paint. You need several years. And number two, like, it's barely even long enough for your painting to dry. And like, people aren't getting good instruction even when they go to secondary school for it, not in this medium. How long until we lose that? We're not trying to preserve it. Like, you can't learn how to do this from YouTube videos. I just don't think that it's possible. And yeah. A.k.a. Homo Borgia? I'm not sure what that means. Gilded Zed, do you want to translate for me? But like, oil painting it's like the most beautiful paint on earth. Like, the most beautiful painting medium we have ever had. And we could lose it because we don't care. Westerners, we do not care about our artistic traditions. We don't. As a culture, we do not. The people who are like the recipients of the Western fine arts traditions, we do not care about our artisan traditions. We do not care about our artistic legacies. We don't. Because if we did, we would be doing stuff to try to make sure that they continue, and we do not do those things. Oh, was that the painting that got destroyed? Oh, I know. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Christ, I can't believe somebody was allowed to get that close to it in order to do that in the first place. It's just like, even if you are a very good acrylic painter, if you are very good at watercolors, if you are very good at gouache, that does not mean that you can just pick up oil paints and do them. It does not work that way. It doesn't. And like, I wish Like, people act like, people have talking points like they care about the state of the fine arts and they wish it was this or they wish it was that, but like nobody's doing anything to try to preserve this. Because doing something means money. It means supporting artists. It means making sure that the traditions are passed on, the techniques are passed on. And we're not doing that. I mean, it'll be fine for my lifetime, but like 3 generations from now, who knows? I mean, and it's already a thing that basically only rich people can do. And there's nothing else like it. There's nothing else in the world like it. And we could lose it because we don't care to take care of it. And that's on us as Westerners. That's not, like, people want to be like, oh, well, the Japanese are special because the Japanese people are just people. There's just a historical difference in how their artisan and artistic traditions have been valued and how we do not value ours. Because it's not like we don't have them. We do. We just don't care, and we don't take care of it. That was a bummer. I'm sorry, y'all. It makes me sad, you know. I know. Because the thing is, it's like, I'm a really good painter. I'm a better painter than I am anything else. In any kind of other, like, that's the other thing too that I feel like sad about when I look at like what we have versus the Japanese tradition or other places, you know, is it's like in a different context at a different time, I could have spent my life doing the thing that I'm good at the most and the thing that I love the most. And instead, I have to be an office jockey so I can live. And like, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of people like me. And it's just like such a waste. It's just such a waste. And I wish things were different. Because it makes me sad. Capitalism, the start of the depletion of art. I mean, you're more right than you know. Because the breaking of the European artisan tradition starts with the breaking of the guilds, and that's how we get capitalism. Shoving everybody into factories. And being like, whatever makes the richest guy another nickel is the best thing to do. We'll set the world on fire to get the richest people in the world an extra dime. It's sickening. It doesn't make any fucking sense. At all. Yada-da-da-da-da. I don't know what else to say. It's time to end the stream. My best art history teacher was also our European history teacher, and he had a lot to say about feudalism and capitalism and mercantilism too. But God, what a good teacher. Like, so many Americans don't get good history teaching, and it fucking shows. Like, so much. Because, like, if you want to ask the question, why is thing different in this area and from a different area, the answer is going to be because of history. Why are things different in Japan than they are in France? History. Why are things different in America than they are in Canada? History. Because a lot of things happened before you were born. That's why. It's not because, like, people are people in one place are special and different than people in another place. That ain't it, man. People are people, and people do people things. But if you want to know the answers to those kinds of things, it's gonna be in history. That's where you'll find it. Yeah. Well, Majima's looking pretty excited, and we had a fun time with Daigo, I guess. Alright, that's gonna be it, y'all. I gotta go. Thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me. I had a really nice time. I hope that y'all had a nice time. Thank you to everybody who was in the chat. Gilda Zed, thank you for hanging out even though you had stuff. I appreciate that so much. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to A Shiny Blue Thing for contributing to the cutscene reaction stream. Thank you so much. God, we gotta be getting close to halfway, one presumes. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who came by and didn't chat. Everybody who comes by and checks out the stream helps to make the stream great. Thank you. It helps helps us to grow. And thank you to the VOD watchers. That's super chill. Thank you. And thank you most of all to our mods, Hawk and 14, and our subscribers. Y'all are the bee's knees. You're the bestie bests. I appreciate you so much. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Tomorrow is American Thanksgiving, so I'm gonna be doing stuff. And I'll see you on Friday, regular time. And that's going to be it for me. My name is Allie. I'm from Okay to Be Fat because it is okay to be fat. This has been Yakuza Dead Souls, Majima version. And I will see you on Friday if you can make it. And if you cannot, I will see you when you can. Alright, I gotta go. Goodbye.